It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
You said what now? Wedgies? More gay shit. More gay shit pertaining to a man's ass. More gay shit. But okay, so that's the only way a person gets bullied, by getting wedgies. Come on, you're a faggot. I tell you, boy, you just can't help it. You can't help it. You can't help it, bro. You just cannot help it. You try so hard not to be gay, but it's just a natural thing in you. It's a part of this nigga, man. Hey, ready? It's a part of him, bro. It's a part of him, man. He just, when you're 60 years old, there's no coming out of the closet. Huh? Bro, exactly, bro. And he acting like he hasn't, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. He been doing it, bro. He's been doing it for a long time, bro. I will never forget that day he came in here. He came in here and said that gay shit like it was cool. We was all in here.
At about the 23
Yeah, Jodo calmed down a lot. He had calmed down a lot. I give him that. But it's not about judging other dudes, though, Joe. It's not about that, bro.
180. Check right 54. Right 54. Check right. Check right.
Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
The Browns opted not to pick a running back with their first two selections at number 1 and 4 in the first round. But they circled back in the second round and got a really good one to Nick Chubb out of Georgia.
That nigga was like, man, you got this shit, man. You got me.
He's good. Good
you
vision.
Got me, boy. You got my head all messed up, man. I don't even know what to say no more.
Nice gains each time he touches the ball.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
50. Hurry.
From the gun, Mayfield. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Hey, oh, man, God, though. I just be wondering is he sober or not? When he say that shit, man.
They go with Chubb on second down, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
I mean, you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
I beg of you. I beg of you to break it down to me. Okay.
On third down, Mayfield. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
That's one thing about Dodo. He's smart, though.
From the gun, here's Goff. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Let's go get on the mic right
Give
now,
him 9 there on the first down completion. Last year for Everett, just 33 catches, 2 touchdowns, but he really has a chance to cement himself as a top tight end in this offense. People around the organization said he had a really good offseason, and he's ready to make that next step. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
Watch the team. Watch the team.
Out of the gun. Goff. They got him in. It's Woods. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Goff to Woods as the Rams move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
15.
Again, Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
One squeeze. What we got? What we got? What we got?
Gurley again here on 1st down. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Goff buying time to his left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Goff. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Drive moving forward. Another 1st down on the pickup of 5 yards. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long. It's gone. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
That's it, baby. We go work.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack. And that's what I'm seeing so far.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Forced out to his left. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And this is going to be another 1st down, as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 40.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
58. Run. Mike, 58, right there. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Watch QB draw. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. Back.
Mayfield with it once more. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Larry Ogunjobi breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Hey, Wood. 57's the Mike. Rock 57. Here we go. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Come on. 57. Mike 57. Here we go.
Back to throw. Gone. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Boy, I hate when people pause the game, bro. That's just crazy to me, bro. I wasn't talking about you, bro. I'm playing somebody that's pausing it on me. There's 3 pauses already. Fuck. Ah, you nasty as fuck. I'll tell you that, boy. You nasty, boy. You one nasty mother. You took a shit. You took a shit that fast? Ooh. Damn. That's unhealthy, bro. Look, come here. Come right quick.
Perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Go!
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Now Mayfield. He's going to air one out. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
To throw again on 2nd down. Ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
I ain't told you.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
He's got a man, complete, past the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Beckham with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kick. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They run again on first down, Chubb. And some space here. There he goes left side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown on the season.
Shut the...
By Seibert, up and good. And it's now 21-0.
Can't make this shit up, bro.